So this wind charge controller is the DC to DC controller, and it will sorry, no, the light's gone out. It will charge these guys, lifepo4 lithium iron phosphate batteries, and I have about 260 amp hours of that stuff. I also have a Midnight Classic, which is doing absolutely nothing today because of the wind direction. You actually did see 3 watts come up on the screen there. That's what that one looks like. So these are about $700, but I got it for cheap on eBay for about, it was around about 300. So that's that. Then we have our rectifier, which is taking our AC here at the bottom, bringing it to these guys here on the DC and into the Midnight Classic, and it comes out there through a breaker and down to the batteries. There's my bus bars. It's very messy, but I suppose I could tidy it up. Might tidy it up someday. I also have lithium titanate batteries over here, and they're charged through this DC to DC converter, and they can only charge 30 amps. I have my dump load converter, my controller even, and that is connected to this battery here. And if as you can see there, the voltage on the screen, it's only 13 volts at the moment. Comes on at 14.4 to protect the lithium battery, and turns off again at 14.1. Basically what it does is turns on all this stuff over here, a couple of resistors, and I have another heater here for the shed, and yeah, those 3 resistors there at the top are for a different thing, which I'll explain in another video. So that's a 500 with the orange one on the right hand side, and I think that's a 400 there, the green one. And basically what that does is just burn off the excess power into heat. This is my rectifier for the other turbine. I have 3 of them. So that's one that's connected to a lead acid down here underneath that pile of junk. I have these meters as well that allow me to kind of monitor what's going on, how much power is coming in. There's nothing on this one because it's out of the wind. But see on this one down here, there's 9 amps coming in at the moment, about 100 watt. The voltage is actually broken on that one. And that's my solar. Only very late today because it's cloudy and raining. And I have an EP ever here as well doing the solar. That's also charging that same lithium iron phosphate battery. And I have this cheapie doing another solar array, which is less voltage. It's only 12 volt 300 watt panels on it. This one's 500 and it's 60 volt. So it steps that down to this 12 volt setup. So they're all feeding into this battery, which then when this gets charged, it turns on that solid state relay, which turns on this DC to DC converter and charges the lithium iron phosphate, which is under all that junk. So that's it. That's the little preview. Plenty of power going on. nothing here. 5 amp hours. Okay, that's it for this video.